Bendición, luz y progreso, mi gente. Love, light, prosperity to each and every one of you. I pray each and every one of you are doing well tonight. I don't know about y'all, but over here we've been getting some really bad storms. I was literally at the river when the storm was coming. That was pretty interesting. The last 2 days I've been at the river. Um, I've been feeling the natural forces with me out there. It's been surreal. It's been a surreal experience. I will say that. All right. Um. So yeah. I probably look crazy right now because when I was at the river, I was soaked. When I tell you I was soaked, I was soaked. Like rain was pouring on me, and I was okay with that because I was cleansing, right? But my lashes, literally, my lash clusters, my whole side, like you can tell the difference. So if you see something, I'm gonna let you know that the rain fucked me up today. And it took my lash clusters and I have to redo them. So if my eyes look different, it's because that's what's up. All right, that's what happened. All right, I was trying to cleanse somebody's spirit and their energy, and here I am fighting for my dear life, trying to get to the car. Because once that glue gets wet, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so uncomfortable. I don't know if y'all wear lashes or lash clusters, right? But honey, and this one's intact. This one's intact. All these fell off. All of these fell off, man. But I will say a time was had. A time was had, man. It felt good to be one with spirit. It felt amazing being under the water and connecting. You know what I'm saying? It's just a beautiful energy overall. I'm going to give it a minute for people to join the stream. I may end up doing some card pulls or just opening up the list, just depending on the energy. So if you guys are here, make sure you guys are contributing to the goal by sharing the live and sharing or tapping the screen, okay? What's up, Devin? Bendición. What's up, Heather? Miss you, mama. I hope you and the baby are well. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know, y'all. Oh, y'all snuggling. I love that. Bendiciones, Rosa. I'm clear. Okay, bet. How's everybody doing? Tap in. I only see one share, y'all. Do I need a restart? Should I go live tomorrow? Well, what's the deal, y'all? It's 11:08 on the East Coast. What time is it where you guys are at? (10:09). Okay, so you're an hour behind. You're an hour behind, Devin. What up, twin? Look, I got your bracelets. 8:09. We got California up in the building. What's going on, collective? Shall we do a collective tonight? I don't know. What do you guys think? Y'all let me know. You're tired? Yeah, it's been a day today. It's definitely been a day today. Shall we do collective? I don't know, y'all. Of course. Thank you. 8:09. It's about to be 11:11, y'all. Kamika, what's up, beloved? What's up, collective? How we doing? How we doing? We back. We back. We back. We back. We want to do a collective, or we gonna do card pulls? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? I'm doing good, mama. I hope you are. The energy. Oh my God. Trust me, girl. You can say that again. What y'all want to do? We doing collective. We doing card pulls. Talk to me, beloveds. Nah, I'm trying to read the energy with y'all. What y'all want to do? Oh, hey. I love that for you, girl. Collective or card pulls? Let me know. Let me know. Collective or card pull? Collective. Collective. Did you? Yeah, it's 11:11 now. All right, y'all. If y'all want to do collective, go ahead and share the live. All right. I'm not gonna go like too into collective. All right. I'm not gonna go too into collective, but Spirit is saying collective, so we're gonna go with collective. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up. All right. Let me go ahead and do my call to prayer. Yeah, something short and sweet. Something short and sweet. And this will be general, okay? General collective. So if you guys would hashtag FYP, hashtag tarot, share the live with a minimum of 5 friends. I'm gonna go ahead and open up in prayer just to make sure that we are aligned in the right space and energy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my timestamp. Bear with me just a moment. All right, let's go ahead. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre, venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos deje caer en la tentación, líbranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Some of you guys are overwhelmed with a lot of either choices or overwhelming in general. All right. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, al Espíritu Santo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén. God, above all, I give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you're aligning me with the collective. Once again, I ask that you please remove my energy as I now tap into the frequency of the collective. I call upon my higher self, higher power, the angels of divine white light, the ascended masters for the divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel from the Akashic records. At this time, I call upon my santos, my eguns, my muertos, la gitana que me acompaña, los indios que me rodean, my son Dream, my grandmother Emilia, and my best friend Sierra. At this time, Spirit, I ask that You align me with the energies at this time. I ask that you remove any and all negativity. Anybody that does not belong here, Spirit, I ask that you rebuke and block out that energy and return it back to its original source. At this time, Archangel Michael, I call upon your divine protection. I ask that you cover my crown all the way down to my heel, down to my toes, Spirit. I ask that you please bless this space and bless those that come on my live, whether it's through the FYP, whether it's on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Doesn't matter what platform, Spirit. I ask that you align us as the messages are timeless. I ask that you please bless this space, bless this energy as we now tap into the frequency of the collective. Whatever messages need to come up, Spirit, past, present, or future, please align me and be the beacon of light. Use me as the channel as I now become the portal for the collective and the ethers. Ashe, 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 motive be. All right, collective. We about to tap in on collective energy. So if you are here, welcome. My name is Madam Divine. I am an intuitive psychic medium. I do channel messages from those that have crossed over. I do also have the ability of healing through distant healing. Okay, I call that Reiki. So if that's something that you guys, well, I'm saying I call it, but it is called Reiki. Okay, distant energy healing. Hello, hello, hello. So if that's something that interests you, definitely hit me up on Instagram, okay? I've already prayed for the space. We're going to go ahead and tap in on collective energy. I still only see 5 shares, y'all. So definitely help me out if you would. If you guys are on YouTube, hello, welcome back. Subscribe to the tribe, y'all. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the tribe. All right. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and we're almost there. We are almost there, collective. So definitely make sure you guys follow the prompts, okay, down below. You see them. If you guys would like to book private, I do have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions available through video call, okay? So if that's something that interests you, definitely tap in, all right? We're going to tap in on collective energy, okay? So if you are here, go ahead and drop your name in Zodiac. All right, let's see who we got. Who do we have in the chat? What signs do we have? If this is your first time, definitely tap in. And if it's not your first time, you already know what's up, okay? Makita, Virgo. I hope I said that right. Beautiful name. Letty Cancer, welcome back. Brenda Leo. Welcome, Xavier Aries. I appreciate you, beloved. Welcome back. Who else we got in the chat? I know we got Taurus gang over here. Rosa in the chat. Who else we got? Tati Sag. That's my twin. We got anybody else? Tap in, beloveds. Let's go ahead and tap in, collective. 1313 on the clock. Ariana, Saji, I see you, twin. I see you. All right, y'all. Let's tap in. All right, spirit, for the highest good of all, when it comes to my beloved collective, what is the current energy, spirit? What is the current energy? What is the life lesson? All right, because we're tapping into the life lessons deck. So, what is the current life lesson at hand with the current energy, with the retrogrades, with the full moons? What is the current energy, spirit? Let's tap in. What's up, Crystal? If you guys are just now tapping in, make sure you guys share the live with a minimum of 5 friends. All right, we're tapping into collective energy. So the messages may or may not apply. This is general. All right, please do not force a story if it is not yours, okay? If it does resonate and you would like to tap in on your own energy, the list will open after. It is a 15 minimum donation. That is a 3-card spirit-led reading, okay? That is only after the collective, okay? Let's tap in, spirit. When it comes to my beautiful collective, what is the current energy, spirit? Teresa Horton, Leo, welcome in, my love. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs, okay? Spirit, for the collective, what is the current energy? What is the current energy? Let's see. The life lesson. What is the life lesson, Spirit? I don't know why I got nervous all of a sudden. Okay. Let's see. It says, I set goals and I work towards them. All right. I set goals and I work towards them. So, beloveds, some of you guys may be in this energy of really focused right now. Okay. Whatever goals you have, you're prioritizing it. Okay. You're setting your goals as a priority, is what I'm hearing. It says, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Hey, you're not gonna bully her, Pepe. You see how Pepe tried to bully Luna out of the spot because they're both on the rug. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody bully you. Don't let it. That's exactly what it's saying. Don't let nobody bully you. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So unless you give an individual the consent, you get what I'm saying? They're irrelevant. Okay. It says forgiveness. It's not for the person you are forgiving, it's for you. All right. So forgiveness is not for the person that you are forgiving. Forgiveness is for you. So the more that you lack on forgiveness, beloveds, the more that you are holding yourself back, essentially. Okay. Now, here, whoever is here, okay, whether you guys catch this on the live, on the live or on the replay, right? I have a prompt for you, okay? I ain't gonna force y'all to do anything, right? But at the end of the day, we do shadow work here, okay? But it says write a love letter to self and read it daily. All right? Write a love letter to yourself and read it daily. So some of you guys could be doing some external journaling, excuse me. You've been maybe feeling the need to like express and kind of get some things off your chest. All right. But there is a need here, collective, for you to write a love letter to yourself and read it. My sister says you're missing a lash. Girl, I'm missing a whole eye. I just said that in the beginning of my live. If my eyes look crazy, it's because my lashes on my right literally are gone. But anyways, back to this. Write a love letter to yourself, okay? Journal and get whatever it is that you need to, but be sweet on yourself, okay? Like I feel like for a lot of you guys have this tendency to be really hard on yourselves. A lot of you tend to be your own worst critic, right? So there's a need for you to really kind of really, I mean, just be nicer to yourself. I don't even know how else to say it, right? But write some kind words to yourself. If you're not feeling yourself, all right, if physically you're not feeling yourself, like maybe some of you just had a baby, right? Or maybe some of you guys just went through a really, really life-threatening procedure that, has had you, bedridden, whatever the case may be. If you're not feeling yourself, that's normal. You're human, okay? But don't soak up in that energy. Like, you have to also love yourself and be kind to yourself in those moments that you don't feel yourself, right? How many of you have gone through those days where you look at yourself in the mirror, you wake up, and it's like you love what you look like. And then there's days where life just kind of catches you off guard and you're not happy with what you see, right? You're never going to be content. But one thing is about it is self-love is so important when it comes to yourself, right? The way that you look at yourself and the way that you treat yourself will say a lot about you and your standards and how everybody else will come, okay? How everybody else will come to you. Um Because self-love, when you embody that energy of self-love, man, you become a magnet. You attract all things, right? Good and bad. So definitely be careful of that. Let's tap into the tarot, y'all. I want to see what this is about. All right. I set goals and I work towards them. Let's tap into that. All right, let's tap into that, spirit. All right, this is 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go with this one first. All right. So I set goals and I work towards them. So spirit, how can my collective move forward with their goals and be more effective working towards them? All right, let's see, collective. How can you set your goals and work towards them? Let's get you some clarity, beloveds. I set goals and I work towards them, but how? Mm, I'm about to hit the nail on the coffin. Listen, for a lot of you, all you've known is a life that has been hard, right? Everything that you have, you've had to work so hard. Nothing was given to you. All right. The way that you are to set goals, my loves, is to first off release what no longer is making you happy. All right. Whatever is keeping you down, whatever is keeping you upset, whatever is a disappointment to you, whatever you feel like is in competition, or whatever you feel like is just no longer serving its purpose. If you feel like it's delaying you in any type of way, especially when it comes to your goals, then it's time for you to release all that. What doesn't make you happy? All right. At the end of the day, you ain't in no competition but with yourself. And a lot of people don't understand that. And they won't get that. And it's not up to them to understand, right? But at the end of the day, if you want to be successful in what you want to do, then you're gonna have to cut off some people. Snip, snip. You're gonna have to snippy snip. You're gonna have to cut some people off, okay? And that's okay. Let's tap into no one can make me feel inferior without your consent, spirit. What is this about? No one can make me feel inferior without your consent, spirit. Ooh. Hey. Listen, y'all got a lot of snickering energy around y'all. Y'all gotta be careful, okay? For some of you, you're gonna receive some sort of communication here. All right. And this is definitely somebody from your past, okay? No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. There is going to be a ex here that is going to approach you. Somebody who's very hot and cold, very manipulative, very narcissistic, okay? This is something that is from the past that didn't work out. This is a lost opportunity, a missed opportunity here. But Spirit is wanting you to know, okay, that this person, do not allow them to come in and make them feel bigger than what they are, okay, or talk to you in any type of way. All right. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. They don't have the consent to talk to you in any type of way. All right, whoever this is, but expect some sort of communication that's going to come in. But I'm telling you right now, this is not something that you need in your energy. Okay. I would highly, highly, highly like veto that shit. All right, let's tap in to forgiveness. Okay, what is this forgiveness about for my collective, spirit? For a lot of you, I think that you need to like really work on forgiving yourself for kind of letting your guard down, right? Because for a lot of you, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you to really be vulnerable with people, but let alone it takes you a lot to, you know, kind of drop your armor in a sense, because it just seems like you guys have just been living in straight survival. Yeah, a lot of you have been trying to detach no longer is. But the problem here is that, no matter how hard you try, right? Because I see you guys trying to, like, working hard to try to walk away and forgive certain things. It's like something is causing you, something from your past is causing you not to be able to let go fully. I'm just going to be honest. And I think that that's where your love letter needs to come into play, right? Because no matter the circumstance, okay, you've dropped your shield. You've become vulnerable with people, and you realize that a lot of people played that to their own advantage. And once they played that to their own advantage, for whatever reason, it's like you can't let it go. You can't let it be. Unfinished business here for sure. Spirit, this love letter for my collective, what should it focus on for my collective? This love letter that my collective needs to write to themselves, what will it be rooted in, Spirit? Look, stability. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay? Take it how it resonates. I've got 4 different platforms going on right now. So, whoever this resonates with, this love letter that you are to write, okay? There's a need for you to be realistic about the foundation that you want to build and create a new foundation when it comes to love, okay? Write a love letter to self, okay? And in this love letter, I want you to discuss what the stability, the nature of the stability of love, what does it stem for you, okay? Because there's a need for you to really allow a new perspective to come in. For a lot of you, there is a need for you to really allow the energy of love in, okay? Especially when it comes to your inner child. Or if you have children, there is a need for you to really balance out this love within yourself so that your children don't get impacted by your actions later. I don't know who that's for, right? But take what resonates. I feel like for a lot of you, there's a need to really rebalance and restore yourself and your energy. All right, Spirit. Yeah, Page of Wands. For a lot of you, there's a need for you to really exude this newfound excitement. All right, really explore, really tap into your inspiration. Go all out. The 10 of Cups. You're gonna want to do something that is gonna fulfill you long term, and it's gonna require you to go through a death, right? So for a lot of you, you guys may be experiencing a lot of shifts and changes right now, a lot of endings that are happening. Listen, today is the number, today, the 2025, if you add the numbers together, it is a number 9 year. All right. So please remember, numerology has everything to do with how we maneuver in life. Number 9 cycles closing out. It gives me the death card, transformation. There has to be a rebirth here, okay? For a lot of you, you didn't know really what to do. You were stumped. You had no idea, how you wanted to move, where you wanted to go. You just know that you wanted something that was going to be fulfilling to you. But I see for some of you, there is going to be a move here. All right, there's going to be a move here because you're going from the 2 of Wands in reverse to a 3 of Wands. So it's like you're going from I didn't know to okay, now I can see. Now I have an idea. With the 5 of Pentacles here in reverse, there's definitely some sort of of financial recovery coming here. So if you were going through financial hardship, I'm hearing that there's going to be some sort of some shift in your finances or your resources that are to be available to you is what I'm hearing. Okay, judgment. All right, we got Libra energy, we got the Six of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. Listen, y'all. Spirit is about to take action, okay, moving forward. Spirit is about to take action, and they don't want you to put up a fight. All right, they don't want you to put up a fight. There's about to be victory. All right, judgment has been called in your favor. All right, with the Six of Wands and the Judgment card. Listen to the messages, follow the messages, see the synchronicities. All right, it's all over. Um, the Knight of Action, the Knight of Swords. All right, we're going from creating to now motion. All right, we're moving in motion. Um, Hold on, y'all. I gotta pee really bad. Let me put a pause real quick. I gotta pee really bad. I can't even hold it. I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on, y'all. I hate to do it, but damn, I can't hold it. Watch out, Pepe. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I went to the river and I have yet to get in the bath, so my clothes are still a little wet. It's okay. We got the river here with us. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I said judgment is being called, okay? Victory is being called for you. All right? And I feel like that's where, it's time to be more gentle, more sweet with your energy, collective. The more love that you speak into your life, the more you're going to see things shift. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? It makes a difference. Okay, the way that you speak, the way that you profess certain things with your words, it makes a whole difference here. Okay, collective. So there's a need for you to really, I really encourage you guys to do this. Okay, I really do encourage you guys to go ahead and do this love letter. All right. You don't have to share it with me, but if it's something that you want to do, by all means, go ahead. Share your experience, especially under this live. If you guys follow on YouTube, make sure you guys go ahead and, write down some encouraging things, especially with this love letter. Okay. There are some new changes that are coming, collective, that are going to require some significant changes within yourself. All right, not just your own personal transformation, but I feel like some cycles are closing out. All right, relationships are going to be tested. People are no longer going to be in your corner anymore. You no longer see them valid. um and I think it's because it has everything to do with the shifts that are happening now for you, collective. Let's go ahead and pull one more energy. Let's pull one more energy for the collective. Some of you may be doing traveling, okay? Because I saw a compass. So some of you may be traveling. Some of you guys could be a fire sign, all right? Because I just saw flames. Spirit, some mindful words for the collective, please. Thank you. It says new heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. So I really feel like, faith is really going to be something that's going to be big here. All right. Whatever these shifts or changes are going to require your faith to stand very tall. Okay. No illusions. It says stay grounded. Again, that's the second time that's coming up in the reading. It says stay grounded in truth, embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. So that's the second time it's saying that there's a need for you to stay grounded. Okay, collective. Final card. I'm telling you, I wrote a poem. I love to hear it, girl. It says divinely guided. Look at that. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as your journey through life mysteries. Listen, the skies are very prominent here. All right. We've got a dove. It looks like a dove. It's some type of bird. I don't know. But we got a bird here and we got the skies. So some of you guys could have heavy air in your placements, okay? Heavy air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But overall, I really do feel like a lot of you, I'm hearing around Libra season, okay? Because we're approaching Virgo, Leo, and then Libra. So in a quarter, okay? A quarter, 45 days. All right. I'm hearing there's going to be some shifts, okay? That gives you a timeline. So please, collective, All right. If this resonated with you, please go ahead and write that love letter to yourself. Okay. So that in the next quarter, you could prepare for what is to come. All right, collective. I pray that you guys received your message. Love, light, prosperity onto each and every one of you. If this resonated and you would like to tap into your own energy, the list is open. If not, I will be getting off of here. You guys are more than welcome to book me through Instagram for a private session. I do have 30-minute and 60-minute consultations available. All right. If anybody would like to get on the list, it is a $15 minimum donation. My link tree is in the bio. I do accept Apple Pay, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, and through Chime. If anybody would like a reading, let me know. If not, I will be releasing you guys. All right, you guys. I don't see anybody else. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Good night.